Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and if this is the first time you're on my channel, welcome to my channel, and be sure to dab on that subscribe button. Happy 4th of July, guys. So before I even continue this video, I just want to say that, you know, it's 4th of July, so 1, you're going to be hearing fireworks, and 2, you're going to be hearing my dog Bella go off because she is afraid of fireworks. So yeah, if you hear any barking, just know that it's the fireworks and she's barking. Thank you to everyone who watched the Tamara Marathon. I originally wanted to make it 7 days, but you know, it was my first time making a marathon video, you know, every single day. And the way I had a lot of stuff going on at once because, you know, I had my birthday and then the party, and it was just a lot. So I just cut it off at like day 5, and I left it at that. So if you follow me on Twitter, I said I was going to post another video on Sunday. But I just figured that I'll just make this video for Tuesday because Tuesday is my normal day to post. So also, I just want to say, I know I did say that I was gonna have some footage for from my party, but my camera is not that great. It's really kind of shitty. So yeah, sorry guys that I wasn't able to like record or, you know, show, you know, some pics from the party. But the party was great. Thank you for everybody who came to the party. Like, honestly, it was raining. It started to rain, and I was literally looking out my window like, oh my god, nobody's gonna come to my party. I'm having this party, like, I'm gonna be a lame, like I was so sad, like, but then, you know, everybody came. It was like a good amount of people, like it was like a good 15 people. And so yeah, shout out to everybody that came. Yo, I had a great time. Hope everybody had a great time. And yeah, this is not gonna be my only party. I'm definitely gonna have another one next year or whatever, because that was just so much fun. It was nice seeing some of my friends that I haven't seen in years too, even from like since we graduated high school. So it was really great seeing everybody. So yeah, thank you for everybody that came. And yeah, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a story time. As you can tell by the title, yes, my mom punched me in the face, and this was literally on 4th of July, so I had to tell this story. So grab your popcorn and let's get into this video. Let me start off by saying that I'm a very little person. I'm 5'1". I'm very petite and tiny. So my mom is afraid of me going to the beach because she's afraid that the waves are gonna just take me away or whatever. I don't know. She thinks that I'm just gonna drown, or it's gonna take me and I'm gonna just go into the ocean and I'll be gone forever. I don't know why she thinks like that, but that's her fear. So when I was 17 years old, this was back in the summer of 2013, I was going on a cruise, like July, like probably like around this time, but like in 2 weeks I was supposed to go on a cruise, on a family cruise with my mom and my sister. So on 4th of July, a group of my friends asked me to go to the beach with them. And so I asked my mom, I was like, hey mom, can I go to the beach with my friends? And she was like, oh no, you can't go to the beach. And she was like, you can't go to the beach, and you know how I feel about that, you're not going. So to stop me from going to the beach, she gave my sister money to take me into the city so I could go shopping for the cruise, and that way I wouldn't have time to go to the beach. So I went out that day with my sister. We went out on 4th of July, we went to the city, we got a couple things. We went early in the morning too, and by the time we were done, it was probably like around like 4 o'clock, right? So my sister was gonna meet up with one of her other friends to go see a movie. I was like, you know what, hey, I'm gonna go back home. So I went back home. I texted my friend. I was like, listen, I'm coming to the beach and it's gonna be lit. So if you're not from New York, you're not familiar with the beach called Rockaway Beach. That's the beach that we went to. And so we have to take like the Q35 to get there. I think it's in Queens. I'm not 100% sure where it's at, but I know you have to take the Q35 to get there. So I texted my friend, I'm like, hey, I'm coming through to the beach. Let me just stop home and get my bathing suit. And so I had just got this bathing suit. It was red, white, and blue for 4th of July. And so I was really hyped to go wear it. So I went past, got my stuff, and I headed to the beach. I met them on, if you're not from New York, you're not familiar with Junction, but I met them on Junction, and then we headed to the beach together. So I went to the beach, you know, we got there probably around like 6. It was all cool, it was fun, you know, I got to see my friends or whatever. 7 o'clock came, 8 o'clock came, and out of that we had a great time to pics and all this stuff. So it was time for us to go home. The sun had set in, so it was time for us to go home. So it didn't take that long to get from Rockaway Beach to where I was living at the time. So I would say that the bus ride was probably about, let me think, about 40 minutes, because I had to take one bus, get back to Junction, and then take another bus, which the bus ride wasn't that long, which was probably like a 10-minute bus ride. So all in all, it was 40 minutes. So we missed that bus, so we were waiting for the next bus. We looked on Google Maps. The bus said it was supposed to be at this time, but it never came. And then somebody said that the bus, at a certain time, the bus doesn't come to this bus stop. You have to go to another bus stop. So we were walking for like about like a whole hour looking for this bus stop. Mind you, my mom gets home at midnight. So I was like, yo, I have to get home before midnight because my mom gonna tear this ass up if I don't get home. So I originally told my sister, I was like, hey, I'm going by my neighbor's house, you know, to chill for 4th of July, and her uncle's gonna drop me back home, and so yeah, I'll see you later. And so my phone was dying. This was back when I had a Galaxy. No cutting ass on people that have Android Galaxies, but yeah, I had a Galaxy. So my phone was dying. My phone was on like 5%, so I kept turning it off so I could save the 5% just in case of an ultimate emergency and I have to call 911 or I have to call somebody. I had to turn my phone off. So 11 o'clock came. I'm like stressing out. I'm like, yo, I have to get home. 11:30 came. I'm like, yo, mom's gonna kill me. I'm not home yet. Like it's over for me. So midnight came, and this is where I knew that shit was gonna get real. So we were all the way like South Brooklyn, right? And so I had to find my way up to I'm still south. Where I was living was still south, but it was not as south as we were. Like, we were nearly by the water because we were by the beach. So we had to take so we ended up walking to this other train, and we ended up all the way in like the east side of Brooklyn. And my mom was calling me. Like, I was looking at my phone scared, panicking, like literally. She was calling me. I had like 20 missed calls, text messages. Tammy, where are you? Tammy, what's going on? My sister, mom's freaking out, leaving me voicemail. Hey, where are you? I'm worried. Where are you? What's going on? 12:30 came, 1 a.m. came, bruh. We got all the way, ended up all the way in the east. Take a bus all the way to get back to Junction. It was like probably like 1:30 when I got to Junction, and I remember looking at my phone. My phone was ringing. As soon as I turned it on, dozens and dozens of voicemails, missed calls, text messages. Now my dad was calling me. At the time I was living with my dad, so my dad was calling me, my sister was calling me, everybody was blowing up my phone. I'm like, yo, I didn't even want to, I was so scared, and at this point my phone was on 2%. I didn't even want to answer and be like, hey, da-da-da. So the bus finally came around like, it was probably like 1:45. I got home at like 2, was it 2 or 2:30? One of them. I got home at either 2 or 2:30 in the morning. And I remember I got off the bus and I was walking down the block to my house. And I'm like, yo, it's about to get real. Like, I'm so scared. Like, God, be with me, please. Please don't make her beat me. Please don't make her beat me, God. I remember I got in front of my house. The door was already open, and I walked in. At the time, my mom had her friend. He also was living in the basement of the house. So he was upstairs with her or whatever, and they were about to go drive to my friend's house, because that's what I told my sister, that I was going to my old neighbor's house, and her uncle was going to drive me home. So they were on their way out to go drive there to see if I was there. So I walked into the house, and she was like, where were you? I was like, I don't want to talk about it. She was like, what do you mean you want to talk about it? Where were you? I was like, I went to the beach. She was like, what? I was like, I went to the beach. And then the next thing I knew, she was like, she like punched me right in the jaw, and like the door was right here, so like my face bounced back off of the the door. Like, oh my god, my jaw, it was bad. And then the guy was in the back, he was like, oh, come on, don't do that to her. She was like, no, where'd you go? You went to the beach? I was like, yeah. She was like, why? I told you not to go. And she's like, what's in your bag? I was like, my beach stuff. She yanked the bag off my arm, guys. She yanked that shit. She spilled my bag. She found a towel, my bathing suit, my lotion, all of that stuff. and she was so mad. She cursed me out. She was like, I thought I told you not to go to the beach. You don't listen. You're so lucky. And I was supposed to, like I told you, we were going on a family cruise in like 2 weeks. And so I was afraid that like she would freaking not let me go on the cruise, but she couldn't get her money back. So that's why I still ended up going to the cruise. But she was so mad, like she but yeah, she was really pissed off. And so I was like, I'm sorry. And then she was like, you know what, I'm done talking to you, get out of my face, go to bed. And so like I just ran into the room, changed my clothes, I hopped right into bed, put the sheets over my head, and I was like this the whole entire night. Like, went to sleep. And then the next morning she was like, why did you go? I told you not to. And this is, you can't be lying, because you know you could go out and something could happen, you could get killed, and I won't know. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom, it's not gonna happen again. But yeah, then you know, we went on a family cruise and everything was all good. So yeah, that was the time. This was like a short story, but that was the time, you know, I snuck out on my mom, punched her in the face for that on 4th of July. And honestly, like for like the next 2 years, she never like ever let it down either. She would constantly remind me like, oh hey, remember we went to the beach and you wasn't supposed to? I was like, a key, I know. But yeah, that was a short little story time for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment. All my social media will be in the description box down below. Also my email, you can email me topics that you want me to talk about or ask for some relationship advice. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.